Shit, what's up, man? Happy motherfucking Tuesday. You know what it is. This is Media Gumbo, man. I didn't get a chance to pull my do-rag off, and I don't want the line on my motherfucking ass, so I'm gonna just rock this shit. But tonight, we got Eddie Mack. We are going to Dago. We gonna join in with him. We gonna talk about his music, everything that's been going on with him. Before we bring him on, just a few housekeeping. If you want to be part of this platform, reach out to us. Send us a DM, like, comment, subscribe, or you can reach out to our publicist, Big Energy Media, and we will make sure to get you on this platform if we like what it is that we see. So we're not gonna bring on our guest, Mr. Eddie Mack, and we're gonna chop it up with him. Get to know shit. Thank y'all for tapping in. The crowd should be coming soon. It always has a little slow start and then it ramps up. That's just how it goes, you know. Shit, man, my guy, how it's been,
Going
man? It's
on?
been a long time coming.
Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely, man. I'm coming for sure. How you doing, boss man?
Shit, you know, I'm living. You know, the kids are good. You know, work is good, and just trying to get ready for this holidays.
I know that's right, man. Holidays, you did, yes sir. You feel me?
So when you look at music for you, where did it begin? Like, you know, what was the first time you realized, like, okay, this is what I want to do?
Okay, let me think. Yeah, I was about 13 years old. My older brother Michael, he took me to the studio, right? And he took me to my cousin's studio. You know, and this is when niggas first was doing the Pro Tools 7, you know, the home studio Pro Tools 7. And I went to my relatives, L Split and one Jizzle, you know. If anybody don't know them, y'all can look them up. They still rapping today. And they had the music studio. So I went in there, I tried to spit a couple bars. I couldn't really rap like that. Had to learn to punch in, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, asthma was bad at the time, and you know they kept pushing the nigga, and you know after a while, it started sounding fire. Niggas was liking it, and I'm like, you know what, this something I want to do. You know what I mean? I think I want to go ahead and put my name out there, man. And since then, it's been on and popping.
Shit, it's been up from there and shit, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, but that's how it go though. You get in there and you try to get your feet wet, and then you just keep on going. You know, that shit ain't got no manners. It's just like go, 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 go. So when you think about like what is it that you love about music that when you don't like where you're at with music keeps you going?
So it's therapeutic for me. Music allows me to express myself. What I like about the music is it's like, let's say, it's certain things a person could say on music that he can't say in person. So I was talking to my friend one time, and you know, let's say you get into it. Let's say it's about a woman you love. You know, for say, let's pretend
Uh,
there's a woman I love that break my heart. I could go talk to the homies about it, and the homies would be like, "Man, I ain't trying to hear about that bitch right now," or "Man, I ain't trying to," you know what I mean? Like, nigga, you going in about a bitch, man. I ain't trying to hear that. I'm trying to focus
that
on what I
part.
want to focus on. But if you put that shit in a song and you start expressing, you know, how that bitch broke your heart, or you know what I mean, your perception of it,
Yeah.
now niggas like, okay, this shit slapping. Really, I went through the same shit, bro. Hey, this shit been on repeat all day. Me and my bitch just broke up, nigga. This what I'm knocking. So I start realizing, you know, motherfuckers, based on what you put in music, motherfuckers can listen to details and they learn from your experiences and the things that you put in your songs. And let's say you talk about certain problems in your songs, they get to learn from the way you went about your problems. Because me, most of the things I go through and experience in life, I put it on music, and then I tell people how I went about it. You know, my solution to most of my problems. And some people say help them. You know, do what they got to do to get through their problems.
That part, that part. So in Cali, man, you know, that shit, we are real competitive. And it's not that we want to be, but it's like you gotta be perfectively innovated, you know, to just really just get out there because that shit is just forever moving. And if you don't live in Cali and you never been to Cali, you won't really understand that whole mindset and that mentality. How do you take what you've learned, you know, from being a Cali native and put that into your music? And then what is the story that you want people to just kind of like narrate with you?
So being a Cali native, man, I learned that there's not really nobody like us around the
Never,
world.
never. You know, when you're from the land, it's different.
And if you go state to state, man, you realize it's mimic. You know what I mean? Especially with the gang banging. Even though the gang banging ain't something I try to glorify, but you know it is a nigga background. And one thing I can say though, man, you know today motherfucker meet me, and this is why I like expressing in the music. Today, a motherfucker meet me and think I'm just an ordinary nigga to meet. You know what I mean? A regular person. You feel me? A nigga that go to work. You feel me? A nigga that take care of his children. Nigga that read. Nigga that work out. Nigga that's very programmed. But they don't know that a nigga that fought life. You feel me? And was facing seven consecutive life sentence charges. You know what I mean? Gang indictments. A nigga that really been through the motions growing up in the South. You feel me? Growing up, being from the set. You feel me? Getting put on to the set and doing things for the set. So when I put that in my music, you know what I mean? It allowed me to actually get that release off in the music rather than releasing it on motherfuckers in the streets. You know what I mean?
That part.
At the end of the day, man, with this music shit, I really could be a whole lot further than I am now if it wasn't for all these gang cases. I'm on federal probation right now as we speak.
Should it be like that though? I mean, you know, you can't. Sometimes, you know, life just happen. Sometimes shit just happen. It is what it is. But the thing of it is like, so let's isolate that and go back. How does that make you feel as an authentic, you know, member and shit when you see all these niggas like, you know, the whoop card is hot right now. Everybody
Oh,
like,
oh,
and ain't put in no work, ain't done no get back or whatever. None of that shit. It's just like, let me put that shit on wax, put on a P hat, a LA hat, you know, a C hat, and go from there. So when you look at like how people are like fabricating the game, how does that make you feel? And a lot of motherfuckers want to try to connect with you on that shit. And then when just a little tiny minute shit, these motherfuckers run like little bitches. That shit
for
crazy,
sure.
bro.
For
That
sure.
shit.
You know, real niggas that's really about them principles, man. We see straight through them niggas from the jump. And
Mm-hmm.
I think the problem with them niggas is they think we glorify it. You get what I'm saying? When at the end of the day, we just being us. A lot of us got homies we lost. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are still going through the trials and tribulations. So for them dudes to sit there and play with it, try to dominate off of it, you know, a lot of us tend to think that's foul. But at the end of the day, that's why you see them niggas on the internet going bad. That's why you see them niggas telling.
Only on the
That's
internet,
why you see
though.
them niggas
Only on
rest.
the internet. Only on the internet.
Only
You
on
see
the
these
internet.
niggas in traffic, they keep that shit moving.
100%.
You know? What they keep that shit, it ain't no what up, woo, what up, B. It ain't none of that shit. It's just like, how you
For
doing, sir?
sure.
But what happened to the nigga in the motherfucking music? That
Exactly.
shit, that shit drive me, man.
You
That's
know,
a
they
whole
just,
different interview.
that's some, I call them actors with some practice. You feel me? Just actors with some practice are the shame of a crook.
That part. That part. So when you look at where you are now and where you want to be in like the next, let's just say 6 months, how do you want people to start, you know, what do you want people to start preparing for Eddie Mack?
So, um, I got a couple albums on the way. I got one with Mitchie Slick. You feel me? We got a Wrong Kind album. I'm still waiting on him to drop. That should be coming any day now. And I got a personal album from the Smack Everybody with. So a lot of the stuff that I've been working on is stuff that I've been had. Like I said, I just ain't been able to, really drop it,
But it's
because
coming
niggas,
though. It's coming.
yeah, I'm
That
fresh
joint
off the
you did
pen.
with I can't think of the name of it, but it was like you was standing and it was like rain coming down and
Oh
shit.
yeah,
And then we did the little
pain I
promo
felt.
video and shit. Nigga,
Yeah,
that shit was
yeah.
hard, bro.
You're looking out, family. That's with the homie Agape. So that one's called Pain I Felt. That's a single that's also gonna be on my album. And
What was you going through with that shit though? Cause that nigga was kicking that shit.
yeah. So like I was telling you about the BM situation, you feel me? How niggas could really say some shit on music that they really can't just tell anybody in person. And I was able to vent on that track. You know, as soon as the homie Jay Weez made the beat, I'm like, but I know exactly what I gotta talk about. You feel
That
me?
part.
Because Weez tell me what to talk about. And I'm like, but at that time I was on the run, you feel me? PO want me for a violation, so I knew I was gonna do some time. That was around the time me and Mitchy Slick had dropped that Keep Up the Name. And I must have
Yeah, that's when I first got introduced to you and shit like that. I was like, man, this shit hard,
for
you
sure.
know?
I
Yeah.
wrote the hook, and then Agape, he ended up singing the hook for me because you know a nigga can't sing, but he
Man, we could do anything we want to, B.
you
That's
did.
just how it go, you know?
uh, Yeah, my nigga, he made the hook for me, you feel me? And I jumped on there and laced it up, you know what I'm saying? And it allowed me to talk about some personal shit with my personal life, you feel me? How faulty being was at that time, you know what I mean? What else? The knowledge, you feel me, that Pops had gave me a while back, you feel me, that nigga was starting to see. So, you know, a lot of my music be mostly about reflecting, you know what I mean? And just the solutions to my experiences
What do you think is the hardest obstacle that you had to overcome in
when
life?
I was facing life. Sitting there watching the judge, you feel me, and the DA, you feel me, telling me that I'm facing 7 counts of life for gang conspiracy to commit murder, and to see there watching my pops and my family at preliminary, you feel me, looking like they just lost their soul. I think that was the hardest part of going through what I went through. You know what I mean? Not knowing that if I'm gonna see another day, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
on the outs. So every day that I'm out here, you feel me? I walk this world, you know what I mean? I live in this world, you feel me? Like I'm blessed to be here because I actually am. You know what I mean? I'm gonna live it up every bit. As far as losing my, you know, allow my family to lose me to some bullshit, that's out the window.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to be here for that, baby. I see.
That
Yeah,
part.
yeah, yeah. That man proud, you know, proud papa and shit like that.
You
But I mean,
did.
so to overcome that shit and to be here where you are today, what's that feel like for you?
Shit, man, it feel amazing, man. To be honest, nigga, it feel like God. You know, I
Yeah.
mean,
And how you really put that shit in the words? It's like, damn, you know, like niggas rapping about that shit all day and ain't never been through shit. But to really like that's a different life, you know,
sure,
because you got to prepare yourself for this life, but you really want this life, and then you got a life
exactly.
coming in to your life that you want to be there for, not knowing if you
Yeah.
are gonna be able to be there for it. So you prepping everybody and shit like that. Like if this happened, I'm gonna need you to step up and da. And then when you overcome it, and you like, damn, okay, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna really get to like, you know, God really heard me this time.
Sure.
That's a different. That's different.
Really hurting nigga this time, no,
Yeah,
for real.
yeah.
And
When
then,
God
you
starts
know,
talking back,
yeah,
it's different.
man. A nigga can't help but not play with it. You know what I mean? And when I see other niggas playing with it, it's like, man, niggas don't even know what they got in store. You know what I mean?
That part.
Once a nigga get released from facing life, niggas is in heaven from here on out. You feel me? Any type of freedom.
Yeah, like anything you shit, anything you throw at me now, shit, I know I can handle. You know,
Definitely.
10 toes down, I'm swinging from the shoulders.
Definitely. 100%. You know
So
what I mean? And I still, you know, don't get it wrong. I'm still a knucklehead at heart. So, you know, I get into my little troubles and shit with the law. I'm in the process of suing right now. It ended up on, I think, Dago TV or San Diego Rap had posted it.
mhm,
Babylon's had caught me slipping on the blade and stumped me out and shit and took my whip. So I'm in the process of suing for that. You know what I mean? So that's what that's what niggas is on right now, trying to get that get back. You feel me? The legal way.
that part, shit, that part. I mean, shit, you know, I mean, you got to figure out how it worked for you. You know, and
100%.
that's really what it's about. Because at the end of the day, the only motherfucker that's really gonna have your back is the nigga that you see in the motherfucking mirror. Everybody will tell you, man, I got you. You my nigga. You my nigga. You my nigga. And then when shit get thick, it don't even be to your ankles. Motherfuckers start jumping shit, trading flags and everything. That shit, you know,
100%, man.
that's
Definitely.
just life. You know, being
Man,
an adult ain't what it looked like when you a kid. When you become an adult, it's like, damn, this some bullshit. Take
hell
me
yeah.
back.
I wouldn't be me if I didn't have a couple stab wounds in my back, man, for sure.
That part. That part. So when you look at like production wise, like what do you feel like? Do you feel like you only want to stay with a West Coast sound, or do you feel like you might want to venture out to like some different shit? That nigga said, "Fuck that shit."
I gotta keep it West Coast, man. Ain't nothing, like I said at the beginning, man, ain't nothing like us. And to be honest, man, I don't even know if I can sound different. I'm not fucking with the auto tune. I'm never gonna try it. You know, I feel sorry
Ah,
for everybody that think I'm gonna try it. You know what I mean? It's definitely. I mean, I used it on a couple songs, but as far as like making that shit in my lingo and really like fucking with the auto tune, I'm Gucci. You know what I mean? I'm pure West Coast over here. You feel me?
that part. That part. I mean, but I think that's what we need right now. The West Coast is popping right now. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
man. Kendrick did his little thing, man. You feel me? About it, he brought it over this way, man. So you know, niggas gotta take advantage. You feel me? And have some fun with it while we got it, cause when the West leave, man, it be gone for a long time.
see, people don't understand like what he did with that pop out. He had homies on stage and shit like that. That you know that ain't something that's just easy to fucking do.
For
Ain't no
sure.
beef. Did nobody get stumped out? Did nobody get robbed? That shit was like all peaceful and shit like that. And that's what the West
Mm-hmm.
need right now.
100%. I couldn't agree more, man. You know, when it comes to the West, man, we all we got. You feel me? And we the most hated.
Yeah, yeah. Cause
Yeah.
we don't take no shit.
They don't even bump our shit like that nowhere else. You feel me? You come to the West Coast, we bumping everybody else shit, but you feel me? You go to Texas, you go everywhere else, you go inside that clubs, they're not knocking no West Coast shit like that. You go hear they shit
Every
for some
now
more.
and then. I mean, cause that's where I'm at right now. I'm in Texas
Yeah,
and shit. You
I
know.
was just out there for 5 years not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
I
Shit,
tried.
we gotta link up and hit that South by Southwest or some shit in March or
Yeah,
something.
that's where me and Slick was going. I remember last time I was up there with Slick, we was with Larry June. Niggas was turned up.
Shit, that's what's up. Yeah, shit,
Austin, right?
huh?
Austin,
Yeah, it's
right?
in Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's in Austin. I'm in Houston, but shit, but we got to slide this year.
for sure.
Something we definitely gonna connect and put that shit together. So if you
For
could
sure.
do a collaboration with anybody, dead or alive, who would it be?
Myself. Now I'm playing.
Ah,
Let me think though, man. I gotta think about that. I gotta say, dead or alive. I gotta say Pac. I got a couple. I gotta say Pac. I gotta say Nipsey Hussle. You feel me? And those are my two that's dead. Let me go for alive. Well, I got I got two more. You feel me? That's actually current popping. You feel me? One
mm-hmm.
of them locked up. I'll do some shit with Compton STG, and another one is Joe Moses.
Moses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. South by Southwest, he coming the right way. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Skip.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So when you look at like out of all the songs you made, what you feel like is the hardest bar you ever said?
Hmm. Let me think. When I said I know homies fighting cases for their homie death.
Damn. All right. I
So
see.
I'm trying to think of the rhyme that I said with it.
I know homies fighting homies for their homie death.
These days I play it safe cause ain't nobody left. Cause I got homies fighting cases for their homie death.
And boy, Eddie Mack, man.
Yeah,
Shit.
man. You did?
Yeah, I mean that's what it's all about. So, I see you Common Collective. What does it take to get you angry?
Uh, let me see.
That boy calm, but I can
Uh,
tell shit. If a motherfucker
I,
push that wrong button,
yeah,
it's over.
man. I'm even calm when it's time for me to get on the nigga though. So I try not to really get angry or emotional. You know what I mean? If a nigga
Mhm.
disrespect me, it just gets to the point where it's like, all right, come on, homie, let's do this. You feel me? I ain't go. I I got you, homie. Come on, let's get that fact in, man. I ain't finna go all crazy, and
That part.
berserk. I used to be like that when I was young, so I come from being a short temper hothead.
hmm But see, my question for you is, when did it be cool? It just seemed like the world is normalizing, like being a bitch ass nigga. That it's cool to be a bitch ass nigga in this day and age, and that's the fucked up shit. Like it's a lot of bitch ass niggas walking around feeling like they real niggas, but it's a simple little bitch that's pumping their ass up, like, yeah,
I was
baby,
just
you know
about to
that you
say
did
that.
it, and you know you a bitch ass nigga, but you
Sure,
listening to that bitch and letting her put you in the wrong motherfucking situation,
man,
and that shit crazy.
for sure. It was funny because if you wouldn't have said that, that's exactly what I was gonna say. For every bitch ass nigga, it's a ass bitch right behind that nigga.
Yeah, pumping that little bitch ass nigga up
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Uh huh. Over there giving that nigga some coochie and
Yeah,
putting them energizer batteries in that nigga.
yeah, and that's all that shit taking. That nigga, that nigga pillow talking, that nigga giving him all the game and shit, telling our motherfucking homies and shit, and dry stitching on his motherfucking self, and don't even realize it. Talking about
For
that's my
sure.
baby, she wouldn't do me like that. Yeah, right, nigga.
For real,
Yeah,
man.
right.
And them be the niggas that fuck everything up for themselves, man.
Definitely,
Niggas. What they say, nigga, don't say nothing to the police. And you don't say nothing to these bitches either, nigga, because these bitches will always tell it all. You feel me? I still don't say nothing. I don't even big and do too much talking when I'm with the homies. You feel me? Because I realize, man, as long as I'm silent, chill, cool, calm, and collected, man, can't nothing go wrong.
that part.
Information gonna always get out. And these days, man, we in the internet era, you feel me, where information is most valuable. So, you feel me? Any information you give can be valuable somewhere else that can go against you.
That part. So when you look at social media, how do you figure out what it is to post? I mean, because they say we gotta like build up our algorithm and like post different content, but at the same token, it's just like you want to be real and authentic to yourself, but you can't be too real because to our point, motherfuckers will take that shit and run.
For sure.
You, you put the wrong post on, that's like an impact statement.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Uh, Well, shit, man, I'll just try to be consistent with being me. You know what I mean? And when it comes to at least like paving my own way or, making my lane on the internet, you feel me? As long as I'm showing some consistency, you feel me? It just depends on what type of attention you're trying to get. Me, as long as I'm promoting this positivity, promoting this rap, you feel me? It's gonna do its thing. I try not to, post anything unnecessary. You feel me? Anything that's, a waste of time. You feel me? If I'm gonna post something, it's gonna be something beneficial. The only time a nigga really spending time posting hella pictures and shit was when I was locked down. You feel me? Other than that, though, man, I try not to post anything that ain't necessary.
That part. Shit, that boy was getting to it though, lockdown and all that shit.
Yeah,
He had a whole little routine and shit,
working
or whatever. At
out.
first, I was like, damn, I'm like trying to get with him and shit and do the interview. This nigga snubbing me. And then he hit me in the DM. He was like, no, it ain't like that. This is what happened. But I mean, shit, real niggas do real things, right?
Yeah, man. I was never for sure. Real niggas definitely do real things. I wasn't gonna snake you or nothing, man. But we were supposed to do the interview, but then next thing you know, PO smashed me
Yeah,
for 4 months and then let a nigga out and sat me down again in the program, and then just let me out and finna sit me down again. I gotta do another program, so it's a whole lot of shit, I'll be going through with these legal documents, man. For all the people watching, man, stay out of legal trouble, man. You know what
that
I mean? Keep your nose.
part, that part. I mean, sometimes that shit finds you, but shit, the only the strong survive. That's just what it is. Sometimes you just gotta ride it out.
It do be feeling like that too, like the shit just always find me somehow. But then I start realizing a lot of that shit was just me.
Shit, but like you said, we gonna put it in the music and get another motherfucking banger and shit like
For
that,
sure.
and then just keep on pushing. Shit,
Yeah,
so if
yeah,
you don't
man.
make it to South by Southwest, Shit, I definitely got to slide out there. We got to keep this motherfucking thing going.
Oh
Shit, I'm gonna
yeah,
shoot you
you
my
already
number in the
know,
DM
man.
and shit, and we gonna keep it going.
Yes, sir. That
That
fresh
part, man.
media
So,
gumbo. You
what's
dig?
one thing? What's one thing that we didn't ask you before we get out of here that you want the world to know about you?
You pretty much covered everything. Let me think about something. Mm, uh, okay, cool. So I get a lot of fans. You know, they be afraid to approach me or whatever because they think I'm violent and everything. I'm a very cool individual. If you ask any or run to any fans that met me or fuck with me, man, I'm hella cool. I know I might seem hella banged out and everything. I am, but I'm a very professional individual. You know what I mean? I answer my inboxes. Anything anybody want to know of me, man, feel free to tap in. You know what I mean? My Instagram, Eddie Mack. My Facebook, Eddie Mack. YouTube, Eddie Mack. Everything, Eddie Mack. But don't forget the two M's.
That part, man. That part, man. My boy Eddie Mack, man.
Gang.
Y'all put your two fingers up and shit like that for my boy. He told you he real approachable, but he will knock your ass out if you're on that bullshit. Until
Sir, too many times that it happened.
we pray that don't happen for you, you know. But at the end of the day, this media gumbo, man, KRXM Radio, y'all be sure to tune in to my boy Eddie Mack, and we up from there. Happy
Gang,
motherfucking,
gang.
what is this, Wednesday or
Yes,
Tuesday? No,
sir.
it's Tuesday. Happy
Tuesday,
motherfucking
yeah.
Tuesday and shit
Okay,
like
I'm
that.
backwards too. Ah, yes, sir.
That part, my guys. Shit, we gonna tap in though and keep it going.
Gang,
All right,
gang. Get
y'all.
with
This
me,
is
my guy.
Media Gumbo. Y'all be sure and tune in to my boy Eddie Mack. And until then, we out.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.